Dad thinks I inspired it by him, but this mullet is way better than any of his mullets. So Dad, next, come on. Very humble. He's completely the opposite of what everyone else would think he is. He hates talking about himself. He hates showing off all this stuff. Like if we go to a house, he has barely any memorabilia of him. Everyone knows what he's done for Australia in the whole cricketing scene. He's just very humble.
When we were growing up, he was always trying to do the right thing, was always such a good dad to us.
He'd be like, mate, you gotta work, you gotta work, you gotta work. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I will soon. He's like, nah, you gotta work. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, well, when I used to work, I was working at 40 Wings delivering mattresses, and then I was working at delivering pizza. And then while still delivering pizza, he was also playing for Australia cricket because like the budget, I'm assuming the pay of the players was just low then. But like, he's just like, he loves drilling in work. And when I was at school, he's like, you gotta do your homework, you gotta do your homework. I'm like, when I'm like out and like I'm having like some drinks with my friends like on Chapel Street or something, someone will go, oh, you're like the F and you're Warnie son. I'm like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, F you, mate. I'm like, all right, cool, mate. Dad's taught me one thing, and that's to just be mentally strong. Like, don't like listen to him.
When I finished school, watching more of what he'd done on replays and all that sort of stuff, and then going to the Adelaide Test match a couple of years ago and sitting on the hill, ended up staying there for 4 days instead of 1 because we had just such a good time and learning about all this stuff that Dad had done. And
when he retired in 2007 and we were on his shoulders walking around the whole of the MCG, and there was like a 95,000 or however many people just clapping, cheering, and then we were walking off through the grounds. There's just autographs, drinks, just everyone was just so happy. And I tried cricket for a year, but when it was like under 15s for a school team and there was photographers coming to our, like Brighton Grammar taking photos of us all, it was like literally 15 years old just trying to play cricket. And then when I do good, it's in the paper. When I do bad, it's in the paper. It's like too much pressure. So I didn't bother. And plus, I don't really like the sport.
We were living at Crown and we were in the lift. I had a party that night and I was having my friends to come and drink in the room before we went. Anyway, we were in the lift and this other guy was in there, and he said, oh, hey Shane, how are you? He goes, oh, good, how are you? He goes, oh, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, we're just actually going to get Ed Sheeran ready for his gig tonight. And I'm like, Dad's going, who? Who's Ed? And I'm like, Dad, do you not know who he is? Anyway, we went back up to the room and I'd rung up and ordered a couple of bottles of champagne and hung up the phone. About maybe 10 minutes later, the doorbell rang. I went and got an Ed Sheeran standing at the hotel room door. I'm like, oh my God. Dad comes out and he goes, oh, hi. And Ed's like, oh, hi, I'm Ed. And I'm like, this is Shane. Hello. Every time Ed comes to Australia, Dad will go to his concert, or when Dad's away over there, they'll go and get beers, or they've played a game of golf before as well. So basically, I've started their friendship, so they can thank me for that. Well, I've always just seen him as Dad.